Welcome back, boys and girls. This is Eldevioso, and you're watching Empyrion Galactic Survival Ironman Season 9. And this is Episode 10. So here we are, still on the moon, standing in the shadow of what was formerly a dominant and imposing drone base here on the moon. But alas, it is no more. It has met its match. But we're not just going to spend our time today basking in the glow of our victory, our difficult victory over the drone base, but instead I'm going to show you what I've been doing in the meantime. So after dismantling the drone base and looting it, I didn't take too many blocks from it. I spent some time upgrading our CV and just cleaning it up a little bit. Now this is a big CV, so at the end of the day I couldn't do a ton. I just don't have that kind of time right now. But I did spend a fair amount of time working on this thing. So I want to show you just real quickly what we've done. And you'll see it's not perfect. Didn't get to the back too much. There's still some missing blocks and all that. But gave it a little bit of paint back there. Replaced many of the blocks. Made it airtight. Made this drive-through hangar where I can fly in. It's airtight with the force fields that I looted. We got the hangar that we talked about before where the SV's in there. Did a little bit of painting and texturing up there. Fixed the front, gave it some paint, and just gave it a nice, more sleek look. So I'll give you a little bit of tour of what I've done on the inside. I can't get to too much more with this thing because I simply don't have the time to do it again. But you know, I thought it's fun to work on some of the vehicles in the game, and you know, some of these PvE ships are pretty cool. And so I put in some motion sensors in there to make the lighting a little better, and as you kind of approach, the sensors come on. You can see those lights on the top come in. I did some texturing with the blocks, try to make it look a little prettier. In the back we have our garden. You come in, you got this view out into the hangar that I created, and I modified the original design just a little bit, taking some liberty, simplified it. It was a double-decker room, but I just wanted to simplify it down. Did a little bit of texturing. These are the grow lights. These are plots. I'm not even using them yet. This is supposed to be like a water pipe effect. These are fake grow plots because I didn't have enough grow plots on this ship to fill it in, but who's counting, right? Again, a little texturing. Got the motion sensor on this room. Put in a second floor. So you got a little observation balcony up there. You come down back here into the engine room, and oh goodness. Goodness, what is this? That's not cool. I left a square. So basically did some texturing. These are the existing rooms. Didn't do anything in here except make it airtight. Same thing on the other side. I did fix this room though and retextured it. Added a generator back here behind a glass wall and just did a little bit of a decoration scheme. I think it turned out really nice with the design and the colors, and it's fun. That's basically the original design with different colors. And let's see here. Worked a little bit up here. Didn't get to this, I suppose. So we're just gonna finish up a little bit of this while we're while we're here. So let's go ahead and do that. Get our texturing tool. And what did I use? I used this guy. Boom. And then we're done. So put the glass up here, and as you can see, it's a nice little room. The lights go off. Over here, some fuel tanks. Didn't do anything in this room. This is the stock design, but it's airtight now. And really, that's the ship. And up here is like an observation room. I just made it airtight again. I think there's a bathroom up here or something. Put some blocks in the top so it was solid. That tower I put up there just to make sure it was tall enough to hit all the drones. And yeah, that's really it for all intents and purposes there. And then up front, This garden was the main room. We made this larger hangar where I could just fly in here in a pinch. Get some oxygen. Man, my hunger is flying away on me. And then put these walls in. This was our original small hangar we had up front. Textured it and put the third force field here. This is the cockpit area. Fixed the windows up there. Didn't do a ton of texturing. Simplified it here. Started to do some storage, but then realized that, you know what, I'm in week 4 of the challenge now, and I didn't realize it, but week 4 is the final week. So I'm not going to do too much more with this ship unless I continue the playthrough after the season completes, which I might do. But I wanted this thing looking decent because you got to fly around with a little bit of style. I was able to create the repair station to get my armor fixed, which is a good thing because the Xerax just shredded it in that last raid. Yeah, so good times, lots of fun stuff. We got some loot in here. They got it all situated after that loot run. Our SV got jacked up, but these are all steel blocks. There's nothing special about this thing, so I may do some mild upgrades to it. I might not, but I think for right now we had talked about spawning in the HV, which truthfully there's not a ton of a need for at this point, but I did want to spawn it in and give kudos to my buddy Outlaw Cecil, who designed this ship. Oh, that was weird. And it's just a basic HV without the drills on. Why does it look so weird? Oh, the guns must be recessed. That looks really odd with recessed guns, I must say. Let's throw some fuel in it. See what it looks like. Oh, even the drills retract. That's cool. You live and learn. But you can see this thing is just basic. There's no armor on it or anything, but it absolutely zips around. I don't even think I'm going to mess with throwing that tier 2 drill on there. I don't know if I can make them right now, and don't really care. But yeah, this thing, it is just such a joy to drive around in. Get some food before we take off and find ourselves in a dangerous situation. Get some of these. I'm gonna need to probably rally a little bit of food before we get into a challenge, or at least get off the moon here, because our resources are depleting oh so quickly. But what we are gonna do today is fly around and go see if we can take out a few of the deposits here on the moon and loot the CVs. That's going to be the plan. But yeah, I just want to drive around this thing a little bit. I may throw the turrets on it real quick just to give it a little protection against drones. But I mean, this thing just boogies, and it's a nice little drill. It's custom made. He calls it the Orin, and when you put some T2s on this thing, it absolutely boogies. It's maneuverable, it's small, yeah, and it's just a custom design. It's solid. So props goes out to Outlaw Cecil. He said I could spawn this in, given it's not a top secret PvP design. So I thought I would just enjoy flying it around a little bit, and then I'm gonna go take out those deposits and see if we can get a heavy armor from any of these ships. I think there's 2 or 3 CVs on the moon, and I want to see if I can find an armor from it. In the meantime, I need to grab some food real quick. Make sure I get my MREs just in case we get into a pinch. And I think I put turrets up here. Did I? Laser turrets. Let's see. Are they here? They are here. I've got 1 tier 2 laser drill. I'm gonna throw those guys in there. RCS, don't need that. So take some steel blocks. And yeah, where am I gonna put this guy real quick? I don't want to get too crazy with this, so I'm just gonna keep it really simple. And I think maybe you know, This thing's missing blocks. There should be blocks on the outside of this thing, so I think maybe I didn't blueprint it correctly. But normally there's a little bit of armor on the outside. This must be the bare bones version of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just bring this out like that. Keep it simple, keep the turrets a little bit off of the ship. I believe I also have a minigun in here, do I not? Does he not have a minigun on this? I thought it did. Is that what that is? A Gatling gun is what I was actually trying to say here. So let's see. I thought we did have a Gatling gun. Well, we're about to have one. So let's see, retrieve blocks. We're gonna take that guy and that guy. Let's make sure this has an armor, an ammo box. It's got a cargo box. Yeah, this isn't even the right one, man. I am failing on this. He has another version that has the ammo box and all that. So let's go ahead and just queue one up. Ammo. HV. And where can we put that? We're just going to I hate to butcher his ship, but I do it every time anyway, so we're doing it again. Throw that there. I'm gonna take the ammo out of this guy. Boom, boom. Yep. Throw it in there. I'm gonna throw our Gatling guns on here. And where do I want to put them? We'll put them. Man, I swear it had Gatling guns on there. So we're just gonna put them over here. Why not? Put them out to the side. Is that right? Is that symmetric? Got it symmetric this time. We have Gatling guns. We need a little bit of food, and then we're gonna head on out and see if we can go find those POIs. And I've got some cores. I probably need some more cores and maybe even some cargo containers to slap on this thing, and then we're gonna go have some fun. One last thing. Okay. Put that up there. All right. So do we know where anything is? We got a silicon, a magnesium. Which I don't think we're gonna. I might get some of that mag. But we want to find these CVs. That's what we want to do. So we're just gonna do some laps real quick because the moon is small, and we're gonna see what we can find. So I may time lapse this, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to cut it, and we'll go from there. Iron deposit. Ooh. Look at the moon, or the earth coming up. That's pretty cool. Gotta love that about this game. Let's see how this thing drills real quick. Just wanted to do that a little bit, see what we could get. Well, let's get on out of there. All right, that was good. Got a little bit of ore. And just in that, I bet I'll probably 638 raw ore. That's fantastic. Would have been helpful to have that drill a little earlier, huh? So here's one ship. Not too far away. Let's see what we can do up here. Tell me there's some armor on this thing. Oh, this looks like the one. Yeah, this is the ship that we're flying. That's fun. Okay, now I'm gonna go quickly find another POI, and then that'll probably be it. Head back down to planet and see what the next mission is. Alright, so I just came across the Crash Sentinel front, and I'm hoping, I hope it's not buried, first of all. What's that other one back there? Yeah. You know, I don't know that anything's in this thing, though. I think this is that thing that was in space. That had nothing in it. Is this that same crappy? It is. It's the same crappy one. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. This guy should have something on it. Oh no. It's right by this other base. But I should be able to get in here. Yep. I think I can. Throw this in the constructor. I think I'm done looking for armor, and we will just simply head back. Oh. Flying back in. Yeah, right in. Need to move that SV just a little bit. It's kind of a small little hangar here. So here we go. We're gonna fly on back to the planet. Not much else to do out here. Got a bunch of fuel from looting those ships. Didn't get much else actually, but it's all good because we are out of here and we're going. Our massive CV. Look at this thing. My goodness. My goodness. It does look pretty good for what it is. A broken down ship. I think our hangars look solid. Oh, come on. I think our hangars look solid. It's a pretty solid ship. And you can see that it says rescued. Alright, so let's head back home. Set our sights on Taladar. Really tempted to buy a heavy armor before our final mission, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna resist the urge. And I'm flying home. I'm flying home. Alright, I will see you at the base. Alright, so we're not too far away. And it's going to be really interesting to see how we... Oof, goodness. To see how we even land this thing at the base. This is probably way, way bigger than our base. I'm actually confident it's way bigger than our base. There's the base down there, down below. Wow, this thing's even shaped like the base. That's funny. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Little did I realize my base was gonna look like the ship I'd end up stealing. How funny is that? But, for perspective, let's look at this. This is actually quite amusing. So, there's my base. And there's my CV. So, honestly guys, I had no idea that it was going to look like my ship. I think that's pretty darn funny. But, alas, we are here. Let's turn this stuff off. I don't think I need those turrets on. I think the base can take care of it, assuming it's not out of power. So I should be able to just power this thing down. Yeah. And let's get out here and see what's going on. No, what? Does the power have to be on to not decompress? I suppose that's true. Oh, because the force fields. Yeah, that must be it. I suppose. Alright, Let's see what's out here. Man, it's been a little while. Oh, well, first of all, there are not 5 weeks, there are 4 weeks. But let's go ahead and put a check mark for week 3. Moon drone base taken down. Oh, what? Didn't save it. So what we're gonna do is take that out. We go like that, we click here, and it is now saved. And we will check our update. Everything's looking good in there. Let's make sure the base is looking good. Look at our farm. Yes, our heals are back. This is good. We got some... These guys still haven't grown. Am I out of oxygen? No. Maybe they just... maybe because I wasn't here. Perhaps that's what's going on. We got some veggies, so that'll be good. Some aloe vera. I want to grow more of those to have some healing items. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna grow more of these. Alright, I need to harvest those. Okay, so hopefully that'll start to harvest. Got 4 more. That's not gonna be enough. We're gonna need a lot more than that. But we do have some food here. That's good. That may be enough to get us through the mission. We just got a ton of loot to add to our little collection here. Man, it just feels good to be back at the base, I gotta say. Man, oh man. Oh, here's what I wanted to do. Let me get up there. Yep, that's it. What a sunrise. Look at that. It's nice. Alright, so here we are. Eldevioso, level 21, 318 kills, 0 deaths. Signing off for episode 10. In the next episode, we will look for what the week 4 mission is, the final mission, and what the unique challenge is that Captain Adonis will set forth to make it extra difficult. I will see you then.
Let's go.